Hi everybody, welcome to the Donna Pass Blind Blend Challenge. I'm Phil.
I'm Deepa.
And we are Whiskey Mystery. I think I'm a bit tall today. That's better. How is everyone doing? Normally we are blind tasting our own bottles. But today, thanks to Tim Donna Pass, are you in here, Tim? I see you in the chat there. Actually, let's have a little look in the chat. Let's see who is in. Donna Pass, yes, you are excited about this. We're excited too. King Jack, did we give you proper credit for your super chat last time? I think we missed it. And in case we did miss it, this one's for you. Thanks, King Jack. Right. Erwin is in. David, I don't know how to say your second name, David. David Koch. Aaron Hardiman. Let's see, who else? Hi, David. Hey, Aaron is in. Let's see, Donna, what are you saying? Yes, they use the Campus single grain 29-year-old. Well, we'll get into the details in a minute. Macallan Fine and Rare is in. Nice. Anuj. Hey, Anuj. Okay. So what are we doing today? Not our normal blind taste, but it is a blind taste. We have got 3 letters. Start here, a first and a second. So we'll leave that alone for now. You can see that we've been having a little drink.
Yesterday.
Yeah, so we have been doing our homework.
Almost 2 hours.
Yeah. Let's just read the letter. Donna Pass Whiskey, Blended Scotch Blind Challenge for Phil and Deepa. Ripped off from Aquavitae. I'm sure everyone knows Roy's Blind Challenge. After watching reviews of Compass Box Hedonism, a $100 NAS blended grain, I decided rather than try something like that, I would get a bottle of single grain scotch and use it to make my own blended scotches. So fantastic. Tim's like, well, you are a chef, aren't you, Tim? So that's understandable. So you found a bottle at K&L, our local store, of Cambus single grain 29 year and 10 month old. So almost a 30 year from 1988. The distillery closed in 93. And at one point it was the base of Johnny Walker Blue. Wow. Oh, just $90 for that. For the last 3 years, I've used 4-ounce sample bottles to create a library of whiskey. Oh, the whiskies that you've opened. So you have a library of everything you've ever tasted. That's fantastic. This will go to Tim's. And so you've spent several months blending these whiskies, experimenting, and then letting them marry in 8-ounce bottles for like 2 months or so, and then decanted them into a full bottle to get some air for a couple of weeks. So this isn't just like mix some whiskies together, let's see what we get. This is like a serious project. Step 1, this is for us. Pour the samples and pick your order of favorites. Then open envelope number 1. Okay, well, let's just explain what we did first. Is everyone's with us, right? Mark Slinger's in, Bishop Boy's in, Pete Head, evening all. Gerard, oh, from South Africa, fantastic. Russell is in, evening. Martin's in. Love these blinds, thanks Martin, we love them as well. Aaron is saying older single grains are severely underrated and can be excellent. Yes, Aaron, you sent us the Cameron Bridge, which led us to go and find a Cameron Bridge. Yes, Macallan Fine and Rare. Single malt blind challenges are bad enough. Now we have blends. But you know, it's a little different this time because we can't be wrong, because this is Tim's own blinds. I say that. We're going to be wrong, aren't we? So what did we do yesterday?
Yesterday, we had to pick our favorite.
So how did we do that? We had to pick our favorite.
So we the smell and the taste.
Yeah. So we decided.
We figured out.
So we decided we'd do our homework yesterday, and we ended up doing a solid 2 hours of homework, and we went through each thing: shake test, nosing, palates, made all our notes. And the order. Let's just say what the order is of what our favorites are. Tim, have you got any bets? Have you got any bets what we think is the best and the worst one? That would be interesting, knowing us. We were good enough to be unanimous in terms of the order. We think they are similar enough.
And I was surprised that we put similarity.
Yes. Okay, so sixth place is C. Now, you know us. We like to give things names. C. We called it "Shut Up, Newbie." We'll go into details later. Fifth place was
After the toffee apple.
after the toffee apple. Candy apple in America. Toffee apple for us. Let's see. Yeah, Russell saying that's the kind of homework I'd love to get. Exactly. Fourth place. Spice and vanilla roommates. Fourth. So that leaves, let's see. Third place we ended up with, I'll just put it down here. That's okay. We'll just put one down.
Lemon rum rocket.
Lemon rum rocket. Second place was double butter vanilla. Leaving first place.
Lemon butter banquet.
Lemon butter banquet. Should we do anything about the notes before we go into the next round? Do you want a quick rundown of what we're actually getting here? I'm sure. Donna Pass. Wow. Again. Okay. What did we miss? Let's see. This is kind of homework. B will be the best. Nope. Gerhard was guessing. So much for that guess. E is the best. Yes, McAllen. Hey, Jean-Paul. You're not late. We are just announcing what we have got lined up here. Why don't we... I put a little graphic together, probably with spelling errors, to summarize. Why don't we put that up for a minute and explain how we felt about them? Let's just look at A. Top left, fourth place. Well, actually, they all have this vanilla and oak box. And what we found was there was a predominant vanilla note with a dry oaky tannic note. And sometimes we liked it and sometimes we didn't. And sometimes it was more obvious vanilla and sometimes it was more obvious oak. And so we ended up making this little box. Where is it? At the top, vanilla and dry oak, to show how this played out in each of them. So if we go through A as an example, strong vanilla with this tannic dry oak finish, which we didn't like that much.
You get that funny after effect.
Yeah. And so that's where we kind of lost
It's
points
almost
a bit.
it is.
A little bit licorice. It was just that it was a bit too like dry old wood and not... Sometimes it would fight at the end. Okay, how are we doing? All about personal taste, Tim. Yes. Let's just talk about A for a minute, just as an example. Nice on the nose. We thought this one could be pretty high ABV. We can still shake test. We thought it was pretty high and we thought it was pretty old, just as an example. We got... Why don't you read the nose notes out?
It's Smith.
Yeah.
It's almost nothing, but sort of a coconut.
Almost nothing. It's light.
It's a strange carbonate of coconut and banana.
Yeah.
Very light.
Coconut banana.
It's a fresh white wood box.
Like a white wood box, like a pale wood box. And on the taste, we maybe shouldn't go for the strongest first. This is just an example. Yeah. Oh, the vanilla. That vanilla caramel. it's like this fantastic rush of lovely vanilla caramel. Where's our notes? Babe?
Beautiful.
And here comes the dry oak. It's coming in now.
It's coming.
The vanilla's like...
It's almost... it is mint. Better put food.
Yeah.
If you open get that
But it's like you've had lovely vanilla ice cream. And then you sort of chew on a pencil a little bit at the end and you're like, oh, wait. Or like you finished your ice cream and you're desperate for more and you end up chewing on the stick. And that little bit, I like, no, I want more vanilla. That's kind of where we are. So one more look here. So when you see this for A, that lovely vanilla finish and then the dry oak is kind of coming in. So B had much more of the dry oak and much less of the vanilla, which why it was lower. C, we weren't really getting either of those. D, which did very well, had loads of vanilla and a tiny bit of oak, as did E. And D, E, and F actually had some similarities. Of course. I think we should move on. We're already been talking for 10 minutes.
Open the first envelope.
All right. First envelope. Let's see what we are going to have to do next. Pick the 3 blended scotches. What, you mean they're not all blended? Pick the 1 blended grain. Oh, I see. I see. Pick the 1 blended grain. Pick the 1 single grain. 100% malt. And pick the non-scotch. Oh, let's see. Let's put the rules up. Maybe we can leave this up for reference. Is it going to stay up? Oh, no.
I think the one but the perfume will be not that.
Pick the 3 blended scotches.
So
pick the 1 blended grain. Pick the 1 single grain. Pick the non-scotch. Okay, Russell, let's see. Does that mean that all or most of these drams contain a grain whiskey base due to the vanilla and wood tannins? Could be. Well, let's have a look at our notes. Pick the 3 blended scotches. So blended scotches mean that they have grain. Ooh.
After that, the perfume is not that.
Let's see. Can we find the non-scotch?
I will pick this one.
So the one that stood out to us the most though was Shut Up Newbie, was C, because C is the one that smells like new make spirit and didn't have the vanillas. Now, just because, oh, there's a lot of pepper. Hang on, it's got that oak tannin. It's got the oak tannins. It does have the dry oak coming up now. Lemon rum rocket. Oh no. I think I'm gonna go with
But that is
right, well, for now I'm going for non-scotch only because it's different. Okay, we have to move on to the next thing. Do you have any ideas?
not that.
Let's let's start going through. Pick the 1 single grain. Okay, I'm going to go to notes. The 1 single grain. I'm thinking it could be something like E, maybe. I'm looking for the ABV being a bit lower. 100% grain. Which one's that? Okay. I thought that one had sherry in though. 1 single grain. It's going to be impossible, Tim. Maybe. Okay. Double butter vanilla. It's got a bit of sweet pine needles and tea tree in that one. But the ABV is higher, I think. Lemon rum rocket. Wow. The one single grain scotch is 100% malt. Okay, I'm totally lost.
Me too. I'm totally lost.
I'm like,
Because they are all after the flavors blending.
well, here's the thing though. We've got D, E, and F.
They are very similar.
We had them as similar notes.
They are very, very similar. I think
So I'm going to say that, right?
it's weird. It was the bunny sherry, but it's weird. That's why I give it
You could be right.
green.
So, I'm going to say that everything... Let's take that off for a second. I'm going to say everything from this direction are the blends, because we thought these had the most overlap, but with different balances, D, E, and F, because we said they were kind of in one set. Oh, can we see that? Right. D, E, and F are the blends. Pick one blended grain.
I think.
What does 50? What does 50?
Yeah. Go for
Hang
it.
on. But what does 50% malt mean if it's a single grain? I mean, pick the blended grain. So it is a 50-50, right? It is a 50-50 of malt and other grain. Oh. So you think this one is the single grain, right?
I get that. After percentage.
Okay, so B,
No.
after the toffee apple. So it would need to be from a sherry barrel, right?
It could be green. Could be green.
One single grain. All right, I think we'll go with B. Have you got that? For the 100% grain,
Okay.
which leaves what do we not have? So we've got the 3, we've got the 100%. So the 50% malt is which one? It's got to be A, right? Everything else is allocated. We've got the blends, we've got the none, we've got the 100%. It's got to be this one.
Because they are very similar in flavor profile. I think it's soccer that is the opposite 100% and half 50%.
I think this might be flipped. Maybe. Okay. We need a...
Okay, let's flip.
Oh, you can stay on your own. Don't let it be my responsibility.
No, I prefer that way.
Okay, you stay there, and then I'll go flipped.
Okay.
I think it's time to go to the notes. I mean the the comments. What do you want us to do here, Tim? How are we doing? Let's see. Eric Wade. Japanese sometimes uses column stills for malted barley. Ah, yes, like the coffee malt. That is true. I see what you're saying now. Blended grain is a blend of different single grains, which could potentially be malt. Fatsgraf. Blended grain. Hello. Hi, Eric, by the way. Both the grains have no sherry. Oh, both the grains have no sherry. This one we thought had sherry.
But we didn't get sherry. We have to get
No, this is the one that have sherry pine needles.
But somehow, whenever we do, okay, put it open, that we're not getting sherry. So maybe it is green.
Let's see. Yes, Tim is giving us hints. So, let's see. Whiskey Throttle. Wish I could stay and watch all of this, but I've got to get some work done around the house. Yeah, I know that feeling.
So we go to the next one.
Oh, hang on. Wrong button. Let's go back here.
No, should we go to the next one?
Well, I think this has sherry. which could it end up being this way? Oh no. See, now you got us second guessing. Could this be non-Scotch? It's pretty Scotchy. We're just going to leave things alone. Are we ready for the next envelope? I think we are. Malt has to be 100% barley pot stilled, Anuj is saying. No, sorry, Eric is saying to Anuj.
I've run out of time. So let's pick the next one.
Let's just look one more time. Because I'm presuming B is wrong. So that means that I think D, E, or F, one of those is going to be the single grain.
Yeah, it's not green.
Could it be E? Okay. What does that mean though? None?
No, it cannot be 100% green at this point. No way. Up here, for newbie.
I think we're going to have to move on.
What about it?
That very young one? Grain typically is older, I think.
Up here.
Okay, just remember, I thought maybe
Okay, you put it here. But my color.
doesn't matter. We're moving on.
Okay. No, it's so. Carry on.
Moving on. Let me put on the camera, and then maybe I can. Wow, that's a lot of details here, Tim. Let's go one at a time, I think.
Oh, it's giving us the answer.
Oh wait, wait, hang on. Wasn't that a bit premature? Are we supposed to be in the answers at this point? All right, I guess we're going for the answers. So why don't we put up our notes and we'll go through them.
No, go up it.
Hang on, why?
Oh, okay.
All right.
But we saw the buck.
No. A. Let's taste it and then we'll look and see what it is.
Okay.
Right? For A, we thought it was spiced vanilla roommates. And the reason we said spiced vanilla roommates is because the vanilla was like on one side of the room and the spice was on the other. And they didn't really want to talk to each other.
The box. And we give maybe it's old.
We thought this was... You thought maybe younger,
Yeah,
15 year. Of course, when
years.
it's blended, that's hard to tell. I thought it was pretty old, and I thought it was about 50%. The vanilla oak. Okay. So here we go. Mostly vanilla, bit of dry oak, light coconut and banana, vanilla caramel, light syrup, dry wood. You can see all these things. And we put this in 4th place. Let's see what it is. Hang on, let me try and not look at the others. Right. A is, get it in there. I'm trying not to see the ones below. It is Campus, 1 ounce of Blair Athol, and 1 ounce of Hepburn's Choice, and 2 ounces of Old Putney. So it is mostly Campus, OP21, a Thrusk. I'm laughing because I'm hoping you weren't expecting us to pull that out. So that one was one of the blends, right? No, A. What did we think A was? We thought that was 50-50, so we were wrong on A. Next up. Should we go in Should we go in reverse? No, it'll be harder. Next, we're going to go to B. B, we thought was... Oh, it had this sherry pine needles and baked nectarine thing going on, which was really nice. The only problem was, for us, is the oak tannin really came in strongly on this one.
Yeah, very oaky.
And so that nice delicate pine needle note on the top came in with this late pepper and the oak tannin. So I'm very curious to find out where that oak tannin is coming from.
It's not a green.
Because it's in a lot of them.
Zombie. But that's not a green.
Okay, let's find out what is B. Campus. I did wonder about campus with a P, not a B. All right, so B is... Oh, wrong hand. So this is Campus Mortlach, Blair Athol, and Glengoyne. So that makes sense.
Approximate.
We thought this was... Oh, hang on. 44.6%. Yeah, we thought this one was about... what did we say? We thought this was about 46%. Where is that tannic pepper coming from? Oh, it could be the Glengoyne. So our notes on this were fairly good. Sherried pine needles. I think we did okay on that one. C. Oh. Thanks, Graham. We do need good luck. Donna Pass. A and B are most alike. And that shows on your chart. Yes.
Yeah,
we had these as a pair, but this is sherry. And we had these three as a team. So C. C. Let's just go through our notes. Because C, I just said, shut up, newbie. I thought this was like a 5-year-old new make. You actually quite like this. On the nose, at least. This reminded me of... This reminded me of the 5-year Bunnahaven that we tried. Not that it was a Bunna, but the new make.
Very, yeah. Exactly, oppressive.
It's got the pineapple and bananas as well.
I actually prefer it more than that one.
I think we like the Bunna a bit more. So light banana and pineapple. But this has a bit of a sour plum note to it. All right. Let's find out what is the next one. Not Scotch.
Oh, it's not that. It's a different. That makes sense. You got it.
Cura the whiskey, 100% malt distilled and aged at Helios Distillery in Okinawa, aged in ex-bourbon, finished in Japanese oak rum casks. No, we had rum on the other name. Some of the malt peated with peat from Hokkaido.
I smell. It's ooh. I have to smell. I thought it was smoky, but he did not. It's the fuss.
Let's see.
No wonder.
Which one is this? C. Light dusty oak. Yeah, deeper light. I wonder, do you know how old that is, Tim? I thought I had that as non-Scotch first.
You were correct. I was sure.
Finished in Japanese oak and rum.
It's great.
No, it's too late for that. Full details on the K&L site. I'm guessing that's pretty young. What are we thinking? Well, it is the outlier, certainly, Tim. Yeah. Right. Let's see, Russell, what are you saying? Yeah, saw that and still came away flabbergasted by Loch Lomond's categories. Talk about confusing the consumer. Yeah, I saw that as well. All those different stills, it can't make any sense. You need an active graph where you push buttons and find out where it goes through to result in the bottle. Donna Pass, boy, you're not making this easy. Oh, thanks, Russell. Our normal blind challenges are bad enough. This is fun. We really enjoyed the last night, though. We had so much to discuss. Right, we are moving on.
Fine, let's push back and because that was back is. Maybe the 3.
If you want to pick, I had gone for this one, remember? I had said E earlier on.
Okay, then E.
When Sherry was out. So, this one is going to be the one we put in second place, right? So, D. Let's have a taste. We've got the sweet pine needles and tea tree again.
I give it 52 ABV. And it's old, about 20 years.
Yeah, we thought it was old. Now, what we liked about it is the way that vanilla just hung and on.
But after 3 at all, with the Ben Nevis.
We did
That's about Ben Nevis.
sort of Ben Nevis. We actually...
With the 3, I like Ben Nevis.
We thought these 3 were somewhat similar to a 20-year ex-bourbon Glen Grant.
I think
Something
it's
like
better than this.
Hey, you're drinking the wrong one. All right, D. So what are we looking at? We're going to look at D. We had it in second place. We thought it had a lot of vanilla and very little of that tannic bit. We thought it was strong and we thought it could be quite old as well. All right, here we go. Hang on, which one? I don't know even. D. Oh, it's not strong. It's only 45%ish. So it's the Campus, the Macduff, Hepburn's Choice, Blair Athol, a Thrusk. I wonder if it's this, and Loch Lomond, 22-year-old particular. Oh, there's some strength coming in at the end. And that is 100% malt single grain of the Loch Lomond. Well,
so it's about to be at a percentage.
no, it's still a blend. D is still a blend. And we put that in second place. We like that one a lot, Tim. I think we scored that an 8 and a 7.
A player, I thought, is 3 of them, so maybe the all of them are that funny.
I still don't know where the tannic oak bit is
Yeah,
coming
but
from.
I'm maybe the player, I thought.
Graham Fraser, have you guys tried many traditional Scotch blends? Not really. We did have Antiquary show up in the last blind, but we really haven't had that many. It's 50% odd proof. Bishop Boy, I'm not sure. Bishop Burn Boy, I'm not sure which one it is. Right. E, the next one we're going to look at is the one we actually liked the best. Lemon Butter Banquet. Candied lemon. So this one, that rich lemon shortbread, has a lovely integrated spice, and we thought this one was old as well.
Beautiful, yummy vanilla. Oh, right. It's fantastic.
All right, here we go. Let's see, what is it going to be? So that's D.
Oh!
So it's hard to operate the camera in reverse. Blended grain Scotch. So it's the Campus and the Loch Lomond 22. 54%, 100% malt single grain. Well, I've totally lost track as to what we might or might not have said things are.
I've never tried Loch Lomond.
We thought this was about 48% and 15 to 20 year old. But we did really like it. And I guess we can...
But we like this one. That's what you mentioned.
Yeah. 54%. No, hang on. No, that's not right, is it? Because I see. We have to do our own calculation here. So one is 44 and the other one is 54. So it is 48% if they're equal.
We got it 48.
And it's a bit older than
It's the
we
best.
thought. Okay, so the last one, which we put in third place. Wow.
So the at a percentage.
So this is the single grain Loch Lomond. Ah, that's where the tannins are coming from, isn't it? Well, hard to say. So for F in third place, It seemed to have less vanilla and less tannins, like in terms of power. But it's very candied chili lemon. We thought this was actually quite young. But this one...
pretty light. Mini, there was no specific flavor. That it was.
Okay. Whew. I feel fairly beaten up.
Yeah.
Did anyone keep track of whether we got anything right at all? What do you think, Tim? What do you think? Let's see. Russell is saying, that's a mega grain whack in the face. Yeah, that last one. Anuj. Good idea. I could put the chat up. Let's see. I'll ask for a sample of the 17 years. Okay, that was Macallan Fine and Rare talking to Anuj. Let's see. Well, I think Petehead's saying that was fun. Well, I hope it was. There was a lot of information going on there.
The grain, I've known that it had grain in it.
Yeah.
That I'm very surprised about this one.
I'm going back to Lemon Butter Banquet.
But we knew that it was a bit different from the three.
Shut Up Newbie did stand out as just not having these other flavours.
I think they're not that.
I really like E, Lemon Butter Banquet, blended grain scotch, 4 ounces of the Campus 29, and 4 ounces of the Loch Lomond 22. So it's the 50-50 that...
No. The C.
No, E.
E.
This
but
is...
Oh.
Oh, lovely vanilla. Buttery vanilla. It's like the most...
It's beautiful. It's really yummy vanilla. Right. I love this.
Yeah. But you know, that little bit... Where's E? See that little dry oak mark at the end? It keeps coming up. Which one is giving us the dry oak tannic, Tim? Which one is that? Look, Tim, thanks for putting this together. You've obviously done a lot of work enjoying this process of mixing and blending all these scotches. I'm sure you've learned a lot of how a blender's job is actually...
For 3 years.
is a complex one.
24 hours.
Let's see, Macallan Fine and Rare. The challenge with grain is that it can be wheat, unmalted barley, or corn. That makes it even more difficult. Yeah. Yeah. Understood. Donna Pass. To me, the chart shows you did pick out the flavour profiles of the blends well. Okay, good. Well, thanks for that, Tim. I think I really also liked double butter vanilla D. That pine needle tea tree note, that was good as well. And where was D coming from? Let's see. Campus again. The Macduff, Hepburn's Choice, Blair Athol, a Thrusk, and the Loch Lomond. Well, it could be any of those in there. That is delicious.
Like a beautiful, almost savory, smoky flavour, but vanilla going on.
Yeah, vanilla and pine needles.
Beautiful,
but a bit richer. Aaron Bloom, have you guys gotten a chance to try the last blind I sent you? Hang on, what was the last thing you sent us, Aaron? Donna Pass. Must be Glengoyne and OP on the A and B. I see. It's probably could be the European Oak from Glengoyne coming in on A and B. It could be.
Oh, you mean the two Glengoyne?
Mark Gentry is off to try Bunny Oogie. Was that the Tim blend from last time? Banugidal, I thought we called it. Oogie Haven. That was a good one. Macallan Fine and Rare. I have a Port Dundas 14 year. Old particular right now. Ooh, nice. Donna Pass. That is the only no sherry blend. Ah, okay. Corey Martin. Phil and Deepa are awesome. Hey! Thanks, Corey. Let's have some fireworks. Oh, Aaron, yes. That's right. Aaron sent us 1 ounce samples with something that will be up Deepa's alley. Wait.
Aaron, give to you.
Wait, no, hang on, Aaron. Wasn't that Cladak and Peaty and Salty? If it was, we did those a while ago. I'm losing my mind a bit here. Hang on. I'm just going to say, Aaron, that if you're talking about Peaty and Salty...
And Aaron, you pick up my book. You have to pick up the book.
We like that Cladak enough to get ourselves a bottle. I mean, if it's something new, it'll be downstairs on the shelf of things that we have to get through. Greg's Whiskey Guide. Sorry, guys, missed it. So many things going on right now.
Aaron.
I know, but I can't think what it is, Aaron. It'll be on a table downstairs. I'll have to run down and see. So many things going on, Greg. Yes, it's got very busy. Well, thanks for coming in. No, it was in the last shipment. Damn it. Sorry, Aaron. I will have to go and look what's on the shelf downstairs because I just can't think what it is at the moment. That's terrible, isn't it? Aaron Bloom, that Cladak is awesome. And this is a Diageo blend of, I've forgotten about 5 distilleries, but it's, Colila, Talisker. It's mostly peated, but quite light peat. Macallan Fine and Rare. Cladak is not exactly cheap. No, it was about $140, I think. This was shipped from Whiskey World. We were going to do a bit of an unboxing video, but we'll maybe try and do that next time. Aquavitae is about to start. Good reminder. Thank you, Graham. And thanks again, Tim, for all of your effort. We really enjoyed it.
It was worth plenty. We got a beautiful flavour.
We will see you at Aquavitae, and we will see you again on Tuesday evening, American time, at least, for California. Okay. Night all. Where's my out button? Will it work? Hey, the camera worked. That was good.